think what the energy should be. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. What?
Get ready. The energy should be pointed at the bottom, and we should say we need to build a system where we cannot leave anyone behind.
Okay.
Because the gravity to get there while you're dragging everyone up with you, reach for the stars, because you're only going to pull the bottom up with us.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's
Yes,
when
I
I
agree
say
with you.
that's me. That's my empathy is I didn't like the most recent version of conservatism, which seemed to purposely leave people behind, where we demonized immigrants and we demonized Muslims and let's not go through every single marginalized group, but they were all on someone's hit list. And that's the part I didn't like about recent conservatism. And because guess what? It wasn't Brian Mulroney's party. Kim Campbell took care of that. This is Preston Manning's derivative horseshit party. And it was part of the playbook. And I think they're all looking now going, oh crap, this didn't work at all. We got to abandon this.
I think the problem though is like, I don't necessarily agree about the immigrants thing. Like I recently have gone through an immigration scenario with the United States of America.
Yeah.
And that administration, for my own qualifications and what I'm bringing to the table, I mean, it was almost a 2-year process for me.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm incredibly proud that I went through their system to be able to have what I have with the United States of America. Now I'm a Canadian citizen, but I, as you know, run an American company. For me to be a Canadian that is now running a global American company required me to go through a lot and my family. So like immigration, going through that process, that immigration process per se, I realized how important an immigration policy is. And I think that's where people get lost. They get super emotional of like, okay, well, what about the immigrants that get into the country that shouldn't be there? They did it the nefarious ways, et cetera.
Yeah.
And I think that's where things get lost in communication.
Sure. And the biggest communication is that it's not a federal offense. It's a misdemeanor. And that's when I get my back up, when it's like people jump in there as though it was a federal offense. We got to throw them into prison. No. You need to course correct it. But this is a misdemeanor. This is not a federal crime. This is not a murderer. So, and like, let's not get too deep down this rabbit hole, but I'm also surprised that we are standing on the same lily pad, so to speak.
It's been 20 years.
It's been a while. And I don't have much to, we aren't arguing about this at all. If you haven't noticed.
Look at us. It's
yeah,
like
look
harmony.
at us. This is fantastic.
Maybe North and South America and everyone else should be on the same footing that we are.
I feel, again, we're 6 to 12 months out, and I think we lead the way. So while we're always ahead of the curve on everything,
Naturally.
and we're noticing that that left and right, and the people are putting the swords down and talking to each other a lot more. This is also occurring in a world where AI is literally just everywhere. I think we both have discussed this before. It has been floated that political structures are going to start using LLMs to help them with decision making.
I think so.
Where are your thoughts on this? Like, that's like, to me, I'm like, okay, I worry about, the qualifications of people that we elect. I also worry about the people who benefit from AI, and that's a larger discussion, but I'm worried that combining people who I'm not terribly fond of benefiting from AI and their systems handed off to people who aren't as qualified for their job as they should be, now using this combined entity to make decisions that affect us.
Yeah.
That's one thing I worry about.
I think we're going to see AI in places we've never seen it before, for sure.
100%.
I think judicially we're going to see this. I think
that's terrifying.
It is, right?
Yeah.
But on one hand, it's interesting, right? Because all the emotion, all of the bias, all of the whatever may come out of the way, and judicially decisions are being made, I guess, from a machinistic view on what actually is the definition of law in that particular case. Not to say that a human can't determine that, but I think we are going to see that in certain instances. I think we're going to see it politically as well. I could see in the next 100 years, like somewhere politically where, LLMs are running governance, maybe.
The thing that when you hear people complain about government, like, oh, government's too big and these bureaucrats and blah, blah, blah. If it could take away a lot of heavy lifting middle management processes in government. I see that as a benefit.
Yeah, me too.
Whether it's like, you know, you're a developer and you're trying to build affordable housing and the zoning is in the way and the process to get from 0 to shovels in the ground is 3 years and we can take that down to 9 months, bring it on. Let's do it. But at the policy level sounds fucking insane.
I know, but it's that outlandish thinking that keeps me awake at night of like projecting, is this going to happen? I think it will. I really do. Could LLMs run companies someday? Hard to say. I'm jury's out on that for me at this juncture. I still think from a leadership perspective, you need feeling through floorboards, people, human. I don't think it's going to be completely to a point where an AI can like write its own program, build a program, staff the company based on recruitment techniques, postings, right through to interviews and hiring the right people.
It would never build that company.
Well, someone has to get, I don't know. I mean, it
would build a company with, it would just create its own agents.
Well, yeah, that's my point. It would create it. Would it interview people? I don't know. It would create. So, like, I mean, it's possible, but the bottom line for me with AI, and we've been really as a company utilizing it for our own success, is we're utilizing AI specifically to assist our people internally to make them more efficient in what they do. And we're doing training on this. We're learning. Some people are using Claude. Some people are using ChatGPT in some instances. Some people are using Whisper AI, which has been great. There's AI throughout our company right now.
Oh, yeah.
And it's interesting because, normally a CEO would work with the team to write the AI strategy for the company where it's more the products you're going to build that are AI oriented. We did the opposite first. We built our AI strategy from an inward out perspective instead of the products that we're building outward. We looked at AI and how we can make ourselves better, more efficient, more competitive as a business before rushing to be a part of this AI crowd of like, we need to go build all these AI products so that the world can consume it. We looked at ourselves inwardly first, and I'm pretty proud of it. I think it was the right move because what I'm seeing from the AI usage in our company is it's paying off dividends.
Yeah.
And we're not utilizing AI with the forward-looking view of just replacing people or cost efficiency. No, we're using AI with the mechanism and the mantra to make everyone successful internally within their roles. I don't want to replace humans. I don't.
No, I'm building something right now for us and for the team just to help us just building like this. If I can talk, this might end up being off the record, but one thing I find with our team sometimes is everyone's so hyper-focused on launching something. And then they're like, and it's like the normal fist fight to get us to the point to launch it. And then once we've launched it, they're like, well, we've launched it. On to the next thing. I go, no,
we didn't plan into the launch.
Is the first day of the work. That's like, especially with what I'm doing with the teams, when we launch something, that's not the end of it. That's literally the beginning of it. So I'm building something that gets us to launch as fast as possible, but then explodes everything we've done after the launch and then tracks the living shit out of it. So I can't wait to show it to you.
I'm really disappointed you didn't bring the orange socks. I didn't wear socks today, by the way.
God damn it!
Because
I don't know how I fucked this. I don't know how I fucked this up. I completely forgot to buy these fucking socks. And going back to looping back to them, look, you can see how people when they're using AI the right way, it creates excitement because you can see results. Like I really firmly believe.
Does it create excitement or does it create skepticism out of the gate?
So I think skepticism comes from when you get these fucking nerds on a stage going, our AI is going to take away all your jobs and we don't give a flying fuck how you're going to eat yourself, feed yourself, or pay for rent or anything. Actually, fuck off and stop asking us about it. That's when people are pissed off. People I don't think are pissed off at AI itself. It's a very useful tool. And the way we're using it at the company, in almost like a micro way, it's benefit and you can see it. But what people hate about AI is the people at the top and who's benefiting from.
Well, because most people and I'll say this on behalf of the CEO or business leader community. Not that I've been coined to do that, but oh, look at that.
Oh, Jesus.
Or do I feel that I have the responsibility on behalf of the business community to be the guy to say this? But, I think there's a lot of CEOs out there that are using AI more so to create positive EBITDA and like just drill people out of the company to increase and pad their performance instead of building the company the right way, which is planning into it, creating products that the market wants or doesn't even know what they need yet, marketing it to the community, getting buyers to uptake, and then growing your business. I don't run Authenticom or our company based on how much I can wring out of the towel from an efficiency perspective or just chop off the top to make, quite frankly, our executive team look good. We do the opposite.